server and get information on upcoming events and tournaments. There is glory to be won on this virtual battlefield, Commander. Do you have what it takes to compete? Want to get involved in T5S2 or events run by Tactical Tortoise? Visit the Tactical Tortoise Discord server on the link found on tts40k.com or down in the video description. There you can find signups for all manner of tournaments and casual events, including the T5S2 Youngblood series of free, new player-friendly events designed to introduce you to 9th edition and experiment with new lists. For those looking for more competitive action, rapid-fire tournament pods are currently available that award prize support and standings points and help you hone your skills to a knife's edge. And stay tuned for even more exciting events as we enter T5S2 Season 3, including online GTs and free weekly tournament pods launching shortly after the conclusion of the Invitational on February 7th. See you there. T5S2 stands for the Tactical Tortoise Tabletop Simulator Tournament Series. It is a global competitive 40K circuit that ranks players based on the results in online games, including events run by Tactical Tortoise and many other communities. At the end of each biannual season, the top 16 players in the series are given the opportunity to play for the title of Season Champion and become the greatest virtual 40K player in the world in this very event, the Seasonal Invitational Tournament. With hundreds of players and dozens of tournaments competing on the ladder in Season 2, T5S2 is now one of the largest and most competitive series in online Warhammer and shows no signs of slowing down, so what are you waiting for? Visit tts40k.com to view live standings, join the community Discord server, and get information on upcoming events and tournaments. There is glory to be won on this virtual battlefield, Commander. Do you have what it takes to compete? Want to get involved in T5S2 or events run by Tactical Tortoise? Visit the Tactical Tortoise Discord server on the link found on tts40k.com or down in the video description. There you can find signups for all manner of tournaments and casual events, including the T5S2 Youngblood series of free, new player-friendly events designed to introduce you to 9th edition and experiment with new lists. For those looking for more competitive action, rapid-fire tournament pods are currently available that award prize support and standings points and help you hone your skills to a knife's edge. And stay tuned for even more exciting events as we enter T5S2 Season 3, including online GTs and free weekly tournament pods launching shortly after the conclusion of the Invitational on February 7th. See you there. T5S2 stands for the Tactical Tortoise Tabletop Simulator Tournament Series. It is a global competitive 40K circuit that ranks players based on the results in online games, including events run by Tactical Tortoise and many other communities. At the end of each biannual season, the top 16 players in the series are given the opportunity to play for the title of Season Champion and become the greatest virtual 40K player in the world in this very event, the Seasonal Invitational Tournament. With hundreds of players and dozens of tournaments competing on the ladder in Season 2, T5S2 is now one of the largest and most competitive series in online Warhammer and shows no signs of slowing down, so what are you waiting for? Visit tts40k.com to view live standings, join the community Discord server, and get information on upcoming events and tournaments. There is glory to be won on this virtual battlefield, Commander. Do you have what it takes to compete? Want to get involved in T5S2 or events run by Tactical Tortoise? Visit the Tactical Tortoise Discord server on the link found on tts40k.com or down in the video description. There you can find signups for all manner of tournaments and casual events, including the T5S2 Youngblood series of free, new player-friendly events designed to introduce you to 9th edition and experiment with new lists. For those looking for more competitive action, rapid-fire tournament pods are currently available that award prize support and standings points and help you hone your skills to a knife's edge. And stay tuned for even more exciting events as we enter T5S2 Season 3, including online GTs and free weekly tournament pods launching shortly after the conclusion of the Invitational on February 7th. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to our coverage, Day 3 coverage of the T5S2 Season 2 Invitational. We are all the way at the dizzying heights of Group 1. I hope everyone can breathe up here this far, this close to the top. Looks like the roll to go first has just happened for this game, actually. These players, I want to give them kudos for deploying in an efficient and lightning fast manner. I guess it helps when a lot of your stuff are either big vehicles or inside big vehicles, so that helps a ton, or in reserve. But yeah, man, they like burned through this deployment phase super quickly. And Toothwire is winning the roll to go first over here in the red, playing Chaos versus Ashley Thompson, aka Lanaya, but she's Ashley today, playing Adepta Sororitas. Exciting stuff. I hope everyone's ready for an absolute sparker of a game, because this one's going to be super exciting. Everyone got your milk and sour cream ready, because we got some spicy lists today. But before we get into those, I do want to take a moment. I want to thank everybody for joining, first of all. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel who has in the last couple days. We've had a lot of support over on Patreon at patreon.com/tacticaltortoise. And on YouTube, you can join a YouTube membership, and then also on the Twitch subscriptions. And all of those help us continue this coverage, this Warhammer 40K coverage. And I really appreciate it. But also to the event sponsors who have done their part to make the T5S2 Invitational possible. We have Discount Games Inc. You can find over at discountgamesinc.com, and they give you deals on 40K that are so good, they're not even allowed to put them on their website, because they will, on most 40K products, be able to give you a rebate if you buy your 40K from them, which is super cool. GameMat.eu, which was just posting pictures this morning of some incredible resin pre-painted terrain that they have available, as well as, obviously, incredible mats that they sell. And 3D6 Wargaming, who, interestingly, sells little objective markers, just like these ones, that you can buy in real life. Isn't that sick? They sell all sorts of Warhammer and miniature gaming accoutrements that make your gaming much easier. And I have a bunch of their stuff that I use in my everyday games. If you watch any of the battle reports I do in real life, I have their objective zones in every single one of them, just about. But thanks, everyone, for joining. Let's talk about some lists today, because we have some really interesting ones coming out of these two players. This is Adepta Sororitas versus Chaos, and if anybody wants to read along with me, you can find the lists at tts40k.com/invitational, but also just exclamation point lists in the chat will get you the lists. Although YouTube was being weird. So on YouTube, you might just have to go to the website, because it wasn't giving the correct lists for a while, and I don't know why. But let's talk about Toothwire's list going first. Now, Toothwire, I want to talk about the player himself. He's been, momentarily, he's been an absolute grinder here in Season 2 of the Invitational. He played in almost every single event over the last month or two of Season 2. He had something like 10 tournament pods under his belt, as well as some external events and rapid fires as well. And really put in a ton of effort to get to the Invitational this year and was able to squeak it in just in the 16th spot from just getting in there from some of the last results that were submitted. So huge congratulations to Toothwire for making it in. He tried really hard, and his perseverance paid off with his appearance here today. And he has been playing all sorts of spice as the season has gone on. He's played Tau, and to moderate success somehow. He's played Chaos Space Marines. He's played Adeptus Custodes. He's played Imperium Soup. He's played Chaos Demons. And we're seeing a little bit of that spice come out here with this really interesting Chaos, sort of true Chaos Soup list. It is 3 separate patrol detachments. One of them from the Chaos Demons Codex itself, using an actual Tzeentch allegiance, so they're going to get the ability to be missed on specific hit rolls in the fight phase, I believe is their allegiance ability. But that is bringing in the great big bird himself, the Lord of Change, with the Impossible Robe for a 3+ invulnerable save, the Incorporeal Form, so he has a -1 damage on him as well, and also I believe he's been exalted to have Ephemeral Form to give him a 6+ damage ignore, and he heals anytime that happens. So this is the everyone's favorite impossible to kill bird. Who's going to run right up the table here, do some smites. Maybe do a Psychic Ritual? Maybe do a Psychic Ritual. We have a Psychic Ritual on the score sheet. Amazing. I'm excited for that. That is spice. That's what we're here to see. This is the second time we're going to see a Psychic Ritual performed on Battle Lines. Hopefully it goes better this time for the Big Bird than it did for Keeley in his game, where it was denied. We also have 25 Pink Horrors in that detachment as well, following up a Black Legion detachment, running 2 Chaos Decimators with 2 Soul Burner Petards apiece. Toothwire was running a Crimson Crown combo with these guys to explode hit and wound rolls. Previously in his last couple of pod games, and decided that he just didn't like the combo. It was too expensive and it was too restrictive on where he placed his models, so he just took Abaddon and 2 of them, and I think that's probably fine. We also have 2 Whirlwind Scorpii in that detachment as well that Abaddon's going to give full rerolls to, as well as 10 Cultists. Then, following it up, an Emperor's Children detachment with a Sorcerer with the Mark of Slanesh in a jump pack, as well as 10 additional Cultists. I think the Sorcerer is coming in with Delightful Agonies and Prescience. Yes, he is. As well as 2 units of 6 Chaos Terminators. Toothwire making use of the newly points cost reduced Terminators. They're just about 30 points, 34 points a model, I think they come out as, with 2... Or is that right? Yeah, a little bit over. 28 points a model plus an icon is what they come out at, yeah. With 2 Lightning Claws apiece, making use of that Honor the Prince stratagem to almost automatically make their charge out of Deep Strike. Super good combo, those guys are. I also like, I think the Noise Marines are also a very competitive option in Emperor's Children, but unfortunately the meta right now kind of toxic to them. But it turns out you can just play Terminators, and they cost less than Vanguard Veterans. Is that right? About the same as Vanguard Veterans for an extra wound. So, very cool list coming out of Toothwire today. Ashley Thompson, on the other hand, playing, I think, mostly her patented style of Adepta Sororitas, which focuses very much on our Martyred Lady Retributor squads. Ashley bringing a battalion detachment from our Martyred Lady with Junith Eruita, as well as a missionary. 3 Battle Sister squads to make up that troops allotment. A Gemini Superior, which I think is an interesting pick every time I see it. A Hospitaller, as well as an Imagifier. And 3 Retributor squads. 2 of them with 4 multi-meltas apiece, excuse me, and 1 of them with 3 Heavy Bolters and a single multi-melta, all 3 of which have 2 Armorium Cherubs. So with that Heavy Bolter and multi-melta unit, we're going to be able to make use of the Armorium Cherubs to essentially get a full unit of shooting out of multi-melta shots out of that squad. But we don't have to pay for it. We just have to pay the Heavy Bolter points. We also have 2 Immolators with Heavy Bolters on the top. So each one of them firing 3 Heavy Bolters apiece, which is a lot of Heavy Bolters. And then following that up, we have the classic Vanguard detachment from Bloody Rose with a Missionary, 3 units of 9 Sisters Repentia, a unit of 5 Zephyrim, which I think is an interesting include, a unit of Seraphim with two sets of Hand Flamers, as well as 2 Rhinos to keep most of those Repentia in. Ashley, in the past, has really enjoyed using a strategic reserve on her Repentia, excuse me. But we have seen the meta sort of teched against strategic reserving Repentia, so I think that's why we see 2 Rhinos in this list. Thanks for the follows, everybody. As for secondary objectives,
at the end of the phase, you'll revive a battle system.
We have While We Stand, We Fight for Toothwire. His list very much built around While We Stand, We Fight. I think that is going to be... I guess, is that going to... Yeah, that's going to be the Lord of Change, right? As well as Abaddon. Yes. And the Horror unit at 207. Yes. So you have to chew through all of the heavy and vulnerable save stuff and the characters, essentially, to get those While We Stands. And while we might see these horrors go down, I think it's unlikely that the Lord of Change or that Abaddon gets killed this game. Although, yeah, with damage reduction on both of them, it's actually very difficult for a list full of 2 damage weaponry to kill them, but we'll see how well these Retributors do. And then, last but not least, Assassinate for Toothwire. So I think this very much a list sculpted around getting While We Stand in Psychic Ritual points. So Toothwire very intelligently building his list around those secondary objectives, and I think very interesting, while he's using his Decimators to shoot at his opponent and his Terminators to sort of force their positioning. Ashley, on the other hand, taking Domination, which you do have to grab both of the center objectives as well as your own to dominate in this game, in this mission, because it is only a 4-objective mission. Also, Raise the Banners High, another interesting one, but definitely the case for that Gemini Superior is there. She's going to be able to run up and drop that banner immediately, which is what Ashley's done. And last but not least, also While We Stand, We Fight for Ashley, which is, I'll take a look at who that hits.
And I will be advancing this missionary.
I think that's the Retributor squads. 2 of the Retributor squads with multi-meltas. And the third one is a pick between the Repentia and the Retributors. Interesting. With a lot of indirect fire on the table, those Retributors are going to be a, prime target.
Oh, right.
So it is an interesting choice.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it totally slipped my mind.
Looks like we're going to be trying to knock out a Decimator here with the first Retributor squad.
Systems.
I'll send it back to the players' mics for the shooting phase.
Okay, now let's advance that missionary. He gets to go 11.
Sisters do have a 4+ deny strat. They do, chat. We do have a ruling. I think this is the way that the rules work as written, but some events do rule it differently. We do have a ruling that abilities that resist psychic powers are not affected, or are not able to affect psychic actions. So 4+ denies typically don't work on psychic ritual. There was an FAQ that said powers or abilities and stratagems that deny actions are meant to work
with Magifier out of this Rhino.
Are meant to work against psychic actions, but most denial strats say you resist it, you don't deny it. Which, I mean, in all technicality, is not a game term and does nothing. But I think the intention is that you do not resolve the effect of the psychic power. But it is mechanically different than denying.
Yeah,
there are a lot of stratagems that do work to deny powers. I think a good one, for example, is Spark of Divinity for Adeptus Custodes. That one does specify that you deny a psychic power with it, even though it doesn't work exactly like a normal deny.
I will be raising a banner on my home objective with the Martyred Lady and Magic Fire. Let's just sweep around there. There we go. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it can't be.
Oh, no. My banner flew off into the sunset.
Yeah, chat. The January FAQ that says that effects
Okay.
that deny psychic powers affect
So-
psychic actions, but the sister
Shooting.
stratagem does not deny psychic powers. So that's why we've rolled it this way.
This simulator into the blue cultists. So this will be 9 heavy bolter shots, rerolling 1s for Judas. Good start. Alright, 8 hits. Then winning on 3s, rerolling 1s. Will be 5 wounds on the cultists AP1.
I have 4 guys in cover.
Yep.
The last guy in cover. 4 die.
Right. Then the other immolator will go into the same squad. Rerolling 1s. Then just killing on 3s, rerolling. We'll kill 3 more.
Question from
I am going
Garuda.
to pop smoke on
How
both
do you
my
become
rhinos.
a judge for these tournaments?
So-
Well, in
Actually, no, just the one.
in
that's
my
not
case,
the
you
judge.
just decide to run them,
Stay on smoke.
and then you become the judge. So there you
Then
go.
on to the shooting of the retributors.
I can't tell you for other tournaments though. That
The
usually
red
is.
squad
That
decimated
depends on
the
the tournament, I think.
So 8 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Will be 5 wounds on it.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's super dead.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it's dead.
To go. Oh. It does not.
Okay, well, my other retributor squad no longer has a target, so they
So
will
one
just
decimator down to the
stand
retributors.
around and braid each other's hair.
It's not super surprising given the incredible damage output of these
I don't
retributors.
think I can see the Lord of Change.
Maybe could have played a
so I
little
don't
bit
have an
more
angle for it.
defensively with the decimators and forced the Sororitas to move up to shoot the the horrors before they moved out.
Okay, so end of the phase, I do get a miracle die for killing a unit. It is a 4, and then we'll move to the charge phase, where my Repentia will charge your horrors. I will hand them a 5 for the first die and roll the second. They're going 6 inches.
Ooh. Good thing we had a miracle dice there. That was not a great charge roll. Ooh. Yeah, chat. There,
I guess they're just not going to.
resist is
Missionary, that's it.
is not a defined term in the
that should be
rulebook,
my
so
only
we just sort of
charge,
have to
so
extrapolate what
let's
they
move
mean
on
by it.
to-
And in this situation, because they specified that the intention is powers that specifically deny psychic powers can be used against actions. It seems to me, anyway, that the intention is that the difference between resist and deny is that resist does not work on an action, but deny
This will
deny
be
does.
27 attack.
Whereas resist works on psychic powers.
They will hit on 4s, rerolling everything.
Did we roll our Zinchian thing here?
And 6s are 2 hits, so 24 hits. And wounding on 2s will be 21 wounds.
Whoa, that saved though. Holy crap. I guess we didn't need it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah, I guess I kill 3.
Oh, I guess they're not within 6 inches of the greater demon, so they wouldn't get the Is that right? They don't get the locus?
Could I do that? Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, okay. So it only works if they charge the Lord of Change. Okay. Never mind. We're all good. We're all in the up and up.
And then, yep, you
He is based.
yes.
I'm so excited for these pink horrors to get stuck in.
Can he get in range? No.
Get them. Get them, boys. Sick 'em. If they're one attack, hitting on force.
Oh,
We will probably fail morale here, I would imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4,
after
5.
having lost 9. Yeah, so we'll just be able to pull out of this wrap. It's not going to be a big deal. Although that does give Ashley domination, so maybe you don't want to.
1.
Right. 6 up. And then a 5 up.
Hey,
she's fine.
She saves. All right.
Would you like to consolidate?
And no.
Right. I'm going to spend 3 command points and fight twice.
Ooh, we are desperate for redemption
So that'll be
today.
another 27 attacks into here. Re-rolling all of these misses. Will be 21 hits. And 16 wounds.
Another 9.
Not really quite the damage that Ashley was hoping for, I think.
Can I do this without losing the banner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 5. 6,
Looks like we are going to try to keep them on the objective.
9.
I guess that is worth 5 VP for trailer trash.
Yeah.
For Toothwire. Steam name's trailer trash,
Okay.
everyone. Just
That will be the end of the fight phase.
I'm not demeaning him, I swear. For Toothwire at the next turn. And you also deny domination. So as long as these guys stick around, and I think it might be worth an insane bravery.
What's the chance they all die?
Yeah, although it's not it's unlikely that they just go away.
1 dice, 5 dice, all have to be 1s. I'll just roll the morale.
Okay.
1 dice.
Alright, we have to roll 5 1s and 2s for the unit to go away here. No, just 1 runs away. Yeah, perfect.
1.
So we saved our 2 CP. We kept an OBSEC model on the objective. Get out of here, Repentia. They are wrapped, though. So we may be spending the 2 CP for a desperate breakout instead. But we'll see.
Sure.
So at the start of my turn, I hold 2.
And I will roll a miracle.
The horrors
side of
did
that.
nothing in combat chat.
It's a
Yeah,
2,
they just
reroll. It's still a 2.
they just bounced. They bounced off the
morale on the
endless tracts of armor that these ladies have.
Oh, yeah.
They're so heavily defended with their 6+ invulnerable save.
One more, please.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Toothwire ends up killing these Repentia. It may even be worth like sending a decimator into the side here in melee,
part of
assuming
the
that he can
immolator.
kill one of these Retributor squads, or maybe both of them.
10?
12. 12.
12.
He also has a cultist,
Which is
a
all
single
bombs.
cultist remaining to stand on this objective. Amazing. Toothwire lost a lot of models there, but kind of worked out for him.
These guys.
Curious that we're not going to the objective.
Minus all of them.
We can just like sort of keep this unit right here and continue to send them onto the objective if we need them to. But it looks like the unit of 10 is going to be standing on there. So in Strategic Reserve, it looks like we have 1 unit of Repentia in Strategic Reserve as well as a Mortifier unit and one
It'll
unit
be
of Battle
like
Sisters.
more than an inch.
Assuming they're not on a Rhino. So Toothwire does have to worry about those ladies coming in the side over in here this turn to hit this last Decimator.
These guys are
But
trapped.
he could bring in his Terminators. I guess he could potentially drop the Terminators in the back here and then make the Honor the Prince charge to hit the Repentia and kill them.
Sorcerer will.
If you can do it
That's a
cagily
little
enough, you can keep a couple models
Back a
in the
bit.
back here and fight with them,
Sorcerer
and then
back.
make that still screen out 9 inches with the horrors in the front, assuming they don't die. But you have to be pretty sure you can kill an entire Repentia unit without those before they get to activate.
What does my decimator want to do?
I'm not sure what is Ashley's miracle pool here. I have to imagine it is the yellow dice. So she has 1/6 already, and she's going to get the opportunity to roll a couple opportunities to roll another one by the time her charge phase comes around. So she will probably have the 12-inch charge in the bank. So Toothwire has to stay basically 3 inches, like 2.5 inches away from the front of that guy. It shouldn't be too bad.
Missionary is protected.
I think that would be what the plan I would, be going for. You can also sort of awkwardly just like put this Lord of Change in the way of anybody coming out of these rhinos. Because Repentia, I'm not sure they do anything to that guy. I guess they could abhor the witch to full reroll.
Oh, come on.
What are we doing over here?
Yeah, their models are weird. I don't know why that happens.
Little more than 9. 11. I guess that's fine enough. And we'll go to Psychic. So he will cast the +1 to hit. Which fails. He will cast 5 up Philippine. Goes off. I will do that on Abaddon.
Right.
And we'll do the Psychic Ritual. On a 11.
I'll try for up high again. Fails again.
Shooting. So the Decimator will shoot. Guess he's out of zero. Let's shoot the Magifier.
Okay.
Was that a deny attempt on the Psychic Ritual?
It sure was.
Whap.
Whap whap.
I think with the I don't can sisters deny that? I guess if the Lord of Change rolls at
really?
3, they can deny it, but
Okay,
Yep,
you
still
take 4. I take 1.
ooh, pop the Magifier off with the Decimator. Spicy. I wish we shot these Retributors though.
Yeah, one of the Whirlwinds will shoot the red unit has the Melta. Yeah.
Yeah, red unit.
He'll shoot everything into the red unit.
Thanks for looking out in the chat, on the clock chat. Yeah, they also can't deny the Psychic Ritual, so I don't.
Okay, I'll hold on to one for miracle purposes. They have a 4-up invulnerable save.
Which we just talked
Okay.
about. So I don't know what's going on.
2 of them. I guess I'll just roll the 3rd as well. I mean, kill 3 of them. That will kill 4 of them.
Yeah. Go Scorpii. Woohoo, boy. This heavy indirect is what you need to get rid of these really powerful sister units.
The range to heal is 3, right?
Yes.
If you go like 12, it's 15.
Yeah, I'd have to move the
but
ritual towards the hospitaller as well.
And the other one will shoot.
We literally
The
just talked
yellow
about the
squad.
FAQ chat.
Okay.
The sisters' stratagem does not work on Psychic Control. And if you want to know why, you can like scrub back 6 minutes of the video.
6.
Again, hold 1 for miracles. I won't be using it, so 2 dead.
He shot. He can't shoot. They can't shoot. So off
Purity of
to
Faith doesn't work on
charges.
psychic actions because it doesn't deny your psychic power.
Charge the Terminator is in here.
And they naturally rolled the 9. Amazing. And the note of the FAQ was that powers that or abilities that deny psychic powers work on actions. But it doesn't deny it.
I have
so.
no more charge or something? No. No pilot. We will hit you.
Oh my, I got a miracle die in the shooting phase because you killed a character. It's a 1.
Big 1.
How many CP do I have? I have 6 CP. And I really need to kill this unit, so I'll waste the CP on veterans.
Sure. I've heard you do in fact got events, so that's fair. Oh, that's a lot of death to the real Emperor. The death to false Emperors aren't auto hits. You had to roll those.
Didn't I reroll those?
No, you just grabbed all the 5s and 6s and then rolled to wound.
Oh,
Honestly, it doesn't matter. The squad's just super dead, so whatever. But yeah, for later when it does matter. keep
oh
that
no,
one in mind.
I know it's additional attacks. I thought I rolled them.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you didn't.
I fucked up.
There's no universe where the Repentia survived that, so I don't really care. But I do get a miracle die. It's a 5.
He'll stay up. And that is my turn.
Okay. So, what gets scored? Yeah, you got 3 for Assassinate, and nothing else gets scored. Yep. I get 5 points on primary and 1 point on battles.
Oh, I don't think you pushed it over to me.
Oh, right. Duh.
Like that.
It.
Then you're blue?
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm going to start by placing some reserves and see what will happen.
Well, I guess this guy has to be slightly back. The incoherence.
You don't have any kind of Auspex-like abilities, right?
No.
Big Zephyrim charge. Looks like we're going to be angling for Abaddon. If anybody's good at killing Abaddon, it's specifically Zephyrim. With the damage reduction, that guy is not as worried about Repentia as a lot of units are. Although they will attack enough times probably to dirt him if they get too many models to him.
Okay, so that's going to happen at the end of the phase. But for now, I will move this Rhino up 12 to there. And I will jump the Repentia squad out of the other Rhino. And they are going to stroll along to here.
So I do like this move from Toothwire. He is sort of physically body blocking his horrors from melee attacks. They could still get boltered to death. But the horrors are honestly like more valuable than his Terminators right now, so he's not super worried about the Terminators getting
The
charged.
one remaining red
Unfortunately,
Retributor is going
Judith
to
has
hop
those big
into,
flamers that could put him down pretty quickly.
I guess, this emulator where she can hide. I will label it properly. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm just going to throw my retributors all across the table, if that's okay with you. Okay, so one of them just kind of... Oh, she's stuck on the outside of the wall. That is bizarre.
Yeah, that's what happens with my Terminators all the time.
Yeah. TTS is a computer program that sometimes does things. That emulator moves there. Sorry, I wasn't on my push to talk. And this one, well, I don't think I can get it into Junith's range, so we'll just swing up to there.
This seems like a pretty effective envelopment from the Sororitas army. I think a big downside of Toothwire's list is that he has a lot of points concentrated on his 4 vehicles, the 2 Decimators and the 2 Scorpii.
An inch to get to here.
And those will, unfortunately, mean that he doesn't have a huge front line. And especially once you start taking out the horrors, as we've seen in this game, you kind of lose all of your forward units.
That Rhino, which has...
So he's still got a lot of damage output on the table.
We'll drive around.
But unfortunately for him,
there.
Those aren't good at holding objectives. So I think it looks like he's going to lose objectives 3 and 4, and potentially 2. We'll see how that fight goes, and this shooting phase especially.
And then I will drop my reserves in. Going to spend a command point for the Seraphim to immediately shoot at the big squad of cultists.
And here comes the Flamers and the cultists. This will probably be goodbye to them.
So they will be taking 6 bolt pistol shots. Let's start with 4 hand flamers, which will get a total of 16 hits. This will wound on 4s. So that's 8 dead cultists.
Goodbye, cultists.
Then we get 6 bolt pistol shots, which will be 5 hits. I'll hold one of them aside for miracle purposes, I guess. But 2 wounds that will kill the last 2.
That must be a very satisfying shooting activation. AP1 into a 6-up save, you're just like, yeah, just remove them.
And I think I'll just bring on some Battle Sisters as well, since I've made some room for myself.
I like this move, too. We've cleaned out the screen with the Deadly Descent, so now we're just going to pop these ladies down in a position where they can hold on to Objective 3. But this one cultist leader here, keeping them off of the objective is... what a hero that guy is.
They'll come on like that.
I think we throw this Rhino into Big Bird. I think the Sororitas Battle Rhino comes in.
So then the Zephyrim will also drop in there, and I will end my movement phase. I get a miracle die because I killed a unit. It is a 4. Did I throw my miracle die at the start of turn? I did. That will be a 3. I will re-roll it. It's still a 3. Okay, onto the shooting phase. I will put Junith's Heavy Flamers into the horrors. So 2d6 auto hits there will be, oh, she gets a nice 11. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling 1s. She will put 9 wounds on the horrors.
Ooh, 4. And you have this guy not in range.
Yeah, both simulators see the horrors as well.
Oh yeah, they have heavy bolters. I keep thinking they have flamers.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, so the flame emulators are kind of garbage at the moment.
yeah, I'll just let.
Okay. Then the simulator Endurance range will shoot your decimator. 9 heavy bolter shots there. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s. We get 4 wounds on that.
Immolate them with bullets. In fairness, heavy bolters are explosive,
Then
right?
I have 2 heavy bolters from the Retributors also into the
That's a little bit of
decimator.
fire.
So it'll be 6 shots from them. Hitting on 2s because you have made them angry.
Eat
And
bolt
then wounding on
gun!
5s who do not have endurance aura. So, oh wow, 4 wounds.
Chat, if Ares was, or if Morty was on the field, Ares, the game would be over because the Retributors would have killed him already.
Cherub to try to finish them off. I guess so. Wait, I have a multi-melter in them. Oh, I have a multi-melter in them as well. So let's shoot the multi-melter at him. Those both hit because you pissed me off. Wounding on 3s, 1 wound.
Yeah!
Okay, that will kill him. Then, do I let this cultist live? No. So I'll put an entire emulator into the 1 remaining cultist in that squad.
I'm just gonna remove it. That's fine.
Sure. My battle sisters might as well plink away at the Lord of Change. So 5 bolter shots.
Eat bolt gun!
Hit, which doesn't wound. Oh, I should have raised the banner. I didn't. Oh well. Onto the charge phase. So I get a miracle die in the shooting phase. I think. Hang on. Does anything else need to shoot? This rhino is going to pop its smoke, I guess, but that's it. So I get a 3 for my miracle die. Then charges. I'll put the Repentia into the Terminators. They are going a whopping 3 inches. I will put this rhino into the Lord of Change.
Here comes the
Goes
battle rhino.
5 inches.
Ooh, doesn't make it though.
Yes, yep. The spikes are in range. And I will put the Zephyrum into this Scorpius here. I'll give them my 5 and 6. It's an 11-inch charge.
Are we counting the spikes today? For measurement?
You know, okay, I didn't say that I didn't say that I wasn't going to, which I usually do, but I guess since I usually don't count them, I won't count them. Sure, I won't count them.
Sure.
I
That
think you
I
were
charge
in
actually.
range. Roll the 5.
Yeah. I also might just be able to get in range anyway. It's kind of unclear going around a corner a bit. Do you think that this movement gets me in? The corner is confusing.
Are you asking
I'll
me
leave it
or
up to you.
are you asking the Toothwire?
Oh, I'm asking Toothwire.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, the only reason I asked Chad is because Ashley generally, I think in every game I've ever seen her, she plays the Rhino Spikes is not part of the model. I've never seen her measure off of them before. It looks like Toothwire is okay with
So
it.
that will be my charge phase done. I will begin with the Repentia.
It's weird because I think it's not included in the model's collider, so
Okay,
it's hard to
transfer
measure
them
to
now.
them. Like if I go here, I'm not hitting the
Oh, it would not help.
the immolator, for example.
I've had lots of people try to transhuman against Repentia. So 36 attacks. Rerolling everything.
And it's an optional piece on
Will
the
be
physical kit,
40 hits, wounding
which
on
makes
3s.
it sort of unclear whether or not
28
they're meant to be
wounds.
there.
Yeah, that's
28 wounds on the Terminators. Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Terminators.
Terminator.
We did also kill the Horrors, which is too bad. And now the great arithmetic of the sisters matchup begins. We could drop the last unit of Terminators.
Would you like to interrupt me?
Thanks, chat. We could drop in the last Terminator unit to clear these Repentia, but there's still one Repentia unit that we have to worry about.
Pile in. Oh, stupid GTS, stop it. Like this. And I will be putting 13 attacks into the one that I charged.
We have a tactical nuke soundbite, chat. Somebody prop that one.
Being on 3s with exploding 6s will be 12 hits. Wounding on 5s. Rerolling everything because there's Zephyrim. We'll do 7 wounds at AP 4.
Wait, he just takes 7.
Yep. And then the Rhino will headbutt your Lord of Change.
With the Zephyrim.
For nothing.
So this guy, D3. See?
But that does leave Toothwire with objective 4.
Yeah, it looks like it's a half bracket right now.
Yes. 3 to 5. He gets 1 attack. Or 2, I guess, for hateful or so.
There is a tactical nuke, chat.
1 hit. Oh.
Okay.
The other one?
When I played things on my soundboard yesterday, I messed it up, so I'm not going to try it again. But there is a tactical nuke in the soundboard.
You'd be strength 6, right? That would be 3 wounds, because I am
Oh yeah.
nearly the battle resistor. So, let's just roll them all. Should be fine.
Xeno
Okay,
spotted.
one Zephyrim does die shamefully.
I think the other guy might have wounded then, right?
No, you rolled a 1.
No, I rolled the 1, yeah.
We stand ready.
My Lord of Change. Of course.
Right. 5 ups. Takes a flat 3, right? So,
Yeah.
6 damage. Alright, and that will be the end of the fight phase. I will get a miracle die. It's a 5. Then morale, my Zephyrim need to take 1. They can't fail, but they can have a miracle die. They fail to do so. That should be the end of my turn. So I will score 3 points for domination, and then back over to you.
Chat, it's this. You have to click next on the sound alerts. There's like 3 pages of sound alerts.
And I'll get a miracle die, start of the round.
There definitely is. I'm on the channel right now. I went to go check. There's definitely a tactical nuke. Get out of here, chat. Trying to convince me that my soundboard is broken. I see what you're trying to do.
Let's go. Only thing left yet is a Repentia squad, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he will go here, I guess. Abdon will move. He will just stay. And we'll bring on.
Tactical nuke incoming!
That's the tactical nuke sound, chat. I just played it through the thing.
I guess I can be here. Guess it's a 10.
Okay.
And we'll go to Psychic.
Yeah, Shuma in the chat here asking for a quiet tactical nuke. Get out of here. That's a whole nuclear explosion.
Where's this guy's line?
I can turn it down. I think I already have it pretty quiet.
Should be right.
Okay.
And this guy will might
Yeah.
on a
I
7.
already have it like 50% volume. It was
Go for it.
it's way too loud this
2, 3. Hey,
initially.
Oh, did I? Am I not within an inch there? Whoops.
That's hard to measure.
Okay, that's embarrassing.
Then he'll
Ooh,
cast
was
the
that a
Fireball
smite?
Peel Pain.
Sorry, I'm
Hey!
gonna pull the other one, but this one is not fully bracketed.
Oh yeah, that's
it's
fine.
bracketed one in combat. The full health one in combat. There we go.
That's spicy. So we were able to clean one whirlwind off.
Yeah, that'll go on the Terminator.
So I think...
Then he'll do the Psychic Action
Do we just sink it into one of the Retributor squads?
on a 7.
knock off
I'm
the
gonna stop
Wowie
wasting
stand? I
command
think
points
so.
trying to stop it. You can have your points.
Psychic Ritual completes. It's the first Psychic Ritual
shooting.
we've had completed
We
in
will-
this version.
Shoot Abaddon at the
Seraphim.
Yes, or the battle. Well, they're in cover. I don't like. Yeah, we'll shoot at these. Or 1.
I
AP
need
1.
to keep them alive for any reason. I don't think I do, so I'll just roll it. She's good.
And this bracketed dude will.
I think we just want to blow up some
What will he
Retributors.
shoot?
What's the issue with Battlescribe and the Heavy Bolters?
Oh, I can shoot this missionary.
Yep.
I will shoot that missionary.
Is that the call? Do you shoot the missionary? I guess that's what we're doing. There's a non-zero chance. I mean, we just like never lose the Scorpii though, I guess. Although I think there's a Retributor squad in reserve, so it may kill both of them.
Yeah, I'll let him die.
Well, 2 on the assassinate points. That's pretty okay.
Oh, I got 5 at the start of my turn. And I think that is all of my shooting. So charges the sorcerer. Who charges this guy?
Yeah, I'm looking. The Battlescribe at TTS, unless Ashley edited it, has the correct
Oh,
stats for Heavy
basic.
Bolter.
Sure.
Don't think Abaddon one charge. No. So these guys into the Repentia. I will CP reroll.
Ooh, that's terrible, yeah. Yikes. We do have the Honor of the Prince in the bank. Alright.
I'll turn the 2 into a 6.
Yep.
I love these Terminator units, these Deep Strike Emperor's Children Terminator units, but I wish they were just trading into something that was less garbage than Reventia.
And that's all my charges. We'll
Okay.
pile it.
I guess I just wish Repentia were like 20 points. Yeah, the strat is incredible, chat. Definitely, I mean, there's definitely one of the big reasons to play Emperor's Children.
This guy I won't kill.
Also the huge flagpoles. You can almost see them over the terrain.
5 guys. I'll pop 1 for it. we'll roll these dice.
Yay.
Oh, 20.
Okay, so this is going to be a whole lot of 6-ups. Oh, it is. And then a whole lot of 5-ups to maybe save someone.
Oh my god, did they
Oh my
save?
God.
Oh, they
We saved
did!
one repentia.
No way! That's wild.
I will.
That's a rare
Guess I can
sight.
try point 2.
How many Terminators does
Roll a
Repentia
1,
kill in the swing?
please. And then my sorcerer.
She swings back, kills
I will not
5
interrupt.
Terminators. Boom.
Three.
Right. I guess I'll hold on to one miracle. See if it.
No
Okay, now
way.
do I actually want to save her?
No, not like this.
Honestly, I don't think it accomplishes anything. So I'll just roll the last one and see what happens.
Okay, we
No,
got the
she's dead.
Zephyrim. Gee.
Then you pick.
Rude.
Yep, I will start by headbutting with my roller with D3 attacks. It gets 1 attack, which misses.
Oh, Lord of Change.
Go, Big Bird. Chop her up.
Alright, here's 1 5-up, passes, and the second fails, takes 3.
Ah, leaves the Rhino on 1.
And then my 1 Repentia will
Get
try to
out
kill a
of
bunch
here.
of Terminators.
Well, that's 1 smite for next
Rerolling
turn.
the 1,
Rude.
she gets 4 hits, wounding on 3s, 3 wounds.
Does that Repentia kill 3
I want to
Terminators?
reroll one of these.
3 Terminators. Oh my
Oh,
god.
TP reroll one. Come on, make 1 5-up.
Get out of here.
First
Why don't these
one.
Terminators have 3 wounds?
Next one. He dies.
I think if this were the board state, I think Chaos has they have their foot in the door at least. Like they're 27 points up, which is like kind of a big deal.
And that is my turn.
But the
Alright,
issue
so
is
as
that
where
there's
else
another
go, the little Repentia who
Retributor
could,
unit and
unfortunately, is going to roll a
Repentia
2 and run away.
No.
The Emperor just wanted her to, I'm afraid. So, start of my turn, Miracle Die. It's a 2, reroll. It's a 3, slight improvement.
Yeah, so I think we're
Then I will score.
I think
down
we're
my
it's
Mary
sort of
for
probably
one.
probably the beginning of the end for Chaos. The Terminators are all out, and they're about to get another unit of Repentia sunk into them and killed.
Of the Rhino. Where is that?
And there's a unit of Mortifiers in reserve, which could potentially come up in the back here and clip off,
this is the
at
one
the
that's
very
died,
least,
but
the
whatever.
wounded
It's gonna be a second
Scorpius.
missionary
Yeah!
in my section, and that's fine. So he will hop out.
Yeah, so
He's gonna
honestly,
hop
like, I think this is an interesting game if this was... This is an interesting game if this is just what the board state looks like, but unfortunately, there's also a bunch of other
Okay.
sisters models, who are in reserve who are not on the table yet.
This Rhino will drive up 7 to here, and then 5 more to here.
I think this is going exactly how Big
Seraphim
Bird planned. He did his psychic ritual,
Flying over.
and now he's
So
gonna
Eat bolt gun!
stab a bunch of rhinos to death. All he wants to do is sandbag as many points of his opponent's army as he can. He's doing exactly what he wants to.
The purple Battle Sisters are going to hop into the immolator along with the red Retributors. Well, red Retributor singular, I guess. And then the red Retributor will hop out. Musical chairs with a tank.
Ares Mafia, you gotta stop being a weirdo, man.
Junith.
I'm all in for
I'm
complaining about how
hospital.
overpowered Sisters Repentia are.
I'm going to move her
As long as you
regularly.
want, but the direction of the conversation is not super constructive.
Which means when I place my second Retributor, she can go down like there. Which case, I'm kind of going to awkwardly be positioning everything at once. I'm going to shuffle units around, but this is just me measuring, not actually moving yet, so I'm not locking things in. So Junith is 6 inches to there, then she's 6 inches to here, which means that the hospitality needs to go an extra 2 inches. I will give her a 2 on the advance roll, so she goes 2 inches further than this, and we'll end up there. Then this immolator can drive up to there. This one can drive around to there. Magifier will stay put. Gemini is going to hide behind the wall and raise a banner on that objective.
I think, honestly, I liked it better when Sisters players were playing like Exorcists and stuff, like really expensive units and sat in the back. Because I think the biggest problem with Repentia right now is that there's also Retributors. So Sisters just have these like 6 hyper-efficient units that can trade for whatever they shoot at. And there's like nothing you can do about it. Like, if you go in to attack any one of them, they fight you. You know, the other one gets you. I think faith charges may just compound the issue, chat. I think Repentia and Rhinos
I need to do a little bit of planning for weird combat
probably
fine.
Stuff. You know, they can get to the table just fine. Like, we saw Ashley burn a Miracle Dice for a 6-inch charge over there. You know, it's like, you could just roll your 6-inch charges. Like, you could give yourself +1 and then also reroll, like, which should be good enough. It's good enough for the rest of the game. So, I think I agree that the 12-inch charges are not good for them.
Repentia are going to come in there, and Retributors are going to come in here. Should all be closer to Abaddon than the chicken. 20, yeah, they are. Alright, that is going to be all of my movements. At the end of the phase, I will revive a Retributor so that she's within 6 of Junith. Then on to the shooting phase. I will put the yellow Retributor squad into your Terminators. So let's start with the Multi-Melter, which will get 2 hits because I'm angry. Rerolling 1s for Junith. 2 wounds.
Yeah, I guess in
I'm
fairness,
in half range, so that will do 6 damage.
an actual jet bike unit that was like also T4 and 2 wounds would be like,
And I have
with their
one
offensive
heavy bolter
profile,
that can see you as
would
well.
be like 45 points a model.
3 shots,
And they would still
rerolling 1s, 3 hits, wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s, 3 wounds.
I get cover for 1?
Yep.
It takes.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I have 2 heavy bolters that can see, so let's roll the second one. I couldn't see my other person because she was not highlighted. Stupid DTS. Okay, so 3 hits from the second heavy bolter, and 2 wounds.
Repentia will have contagions in the new codex. Why not, man?
I will pop their first cherub
Just give a huge aura minus 1
to
toughness.
shoot the multi-melter again.
Why not?
2 hits. 2 wounds. Okay. 1 wound guy will take another 3. Right. Then the red squad will put there we go, 2 multi-melters into them. These ones are at long range, obviously. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
Yeah, I think
Forwards.
everyone's fairly confident that the Reaver points is a typo. And they and Hellions need to get
The
switched.
first one will do 6 damage. And the second will do 5.
Yeah, having played against Reavers, I do think that at 17 points, they're probably still fine, because you can get them to T5 2 wounds.
My Rhino will shoot its Stormbolter into this Lord of Change that it's in combat with. Exciting stuff.
Go get him,
Oh my god,
Rhino.
okay, gets 3 hits. 1 wound. Hey, I damaged the Lord of Change. Achievement unlocked.
Take a
How many peppers do I have?
wound.
3. I will put the Retributors, these Retributors, 1 of them into the bracketed Whirlwind, and 3 into Abaddon. So, 1 into the Whirlwind, 2 hits, and 1 wound, minus 4.
No save.
I will miracle it a 4, so I kill you.
Boom.
Yep. And then 6 shots at Abadabadoo.
1
Will be
Scorpius down.
just 2 hits.
And the other one's going to get eaten
PC
by
5,
this
2 wounds.
Repentia charge. Yeah, we got 5 and 4 for the charge.
I'll CP1.
Okay.
Come on, Abaddon, make 1 save.
Yeah, this is it's going south very quickly.
So he does take half from these. That'll be 4 damage? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I will just pop
4
both
through
the
an
cherubs
Amazon
and take
with
4 more shots at him.
Oh no, he might die.
They all hit.
No.
2 wounds. Right. That'll be 2 more damage.
Almost straight up killed him.
Then I will put the Seraphim into
Xeno
him.
spotted.
So, 6 bolt pistol shots, hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. Will be 3 at AP1. And then 46 hand flamer hits will be 16. Wounding on 5s. 8 wounds.
I think the weird thing about Space Marines chat is that like Marines aren't like they are clearly not the most powerful faction, but they are still good. Like they're okay. You know, if you're not prepared for it, you will lose to Space Marines. And there's so many of them. Like you can't go to a tournament and not be prepared for the Space Marine matchup because you're just gonna hit some random idiot like playing a bunch of Blade Guard veterans and they're gonna kill you. Because like 70% of every tournament is Space Marines.
1 wound.
Okay. Inbone, failed, and 2 feel no pains. Oh, I guess I'm rolling them one at a time.
Oh no!
They both pass. Okay.
Overwatch from the
Then
Scorpius.
I will charge a
bounced
Seraphim into the Sorcerer.
off the Repentia. You see the
Fail.
tankiest Repentia I've ever seen in my
Then
life.
this Rhino into the Mega Chicken. We'll tag in. So, combat, let's start with the Repentia, obviously.
In fairness, Abaddon did die to 6 multi-meltas. So it's not like he went down like a chump, but also...
This will be
Sort of
27
like that.
attacks. And I will spend a CP for +1 to wound.
Is this guy right?
I don't think that Death Guard are a natural counter
No,
to
it is not. I
Sisters
will
chat.
reroll with 24 attacks.
I think in fact, exactly the opposite is true. They are a natural counter to specifically Repentia, but I think the Sisters' game plan of shooting everything with multi-meltas is still just fine.
Then these will be wounding on 4s. So that will kill it.
Save low.
Okay. Then I will tag the sorcerer.
He will hit you back.
Well, we got 2 chaos models left at the bottom of round 3. Maybe this Lord of Change will be able to escape the Rhino.
Okay.
The Rhino.
What's the
parking
damage
lot.
on this thing? D3?
D3.
Okay. The damage 1, she's good. The damage 2, she's dead. I will punch you. Oh, right. I have a full health Rhino that punches you because I charged. It gets 2 hits because that is a 6. Wounding on 5s, 1 wound. Okay. And then the 1 punch from the other Rhino, I guess, does nothing.
The Lord of Change will go into the full health Rhino.
Sure. Right. 5 up. Takes 3.
I think Custodes versus Sisters is an interesting game.
So I will get
Kawaii
a
Spoons.
miracle die.
Definitely,
On the fight phase, it's a 2.
they have tech against the
And
Repentia
then
specifically.
morale, I will have to roll for the Repentia to see if they farm something. They don't. That'll be the end of my turn. I get 3 points for domination. Back over to you.
Looks like just about
1
it.
miracle.
Wait, I'll pop that guy in.
Oh.
I guess I have no movement. So Psychic, he will smite.
Nothing else in reserves, chat. Everything came in and then died to Repentia.
On a 5.
Alright, I guess I'll try to deny that.
In fairness, I
Looking
do
for a
think
6. Nope.
I do think Toothwire was a little aggressive this game. He sent sort of all of the cultists in this direction and didn't spread them at all. Whereas if he kept them back, they still probably died to the Seraphim, but they at least make those deep strikes harder. He also moved the Decimator out early here that I don't think he needed to at all. Like I think his Decimators just chill, like out of line of sight, because they could just barely be hidden behind these boxes. And there's not really they eat an entire Retributor unit as soon as they see it. And if he can sit them next to Abaddon, it's kind of an unassailable bunker against the Repentia as well, because they shoot
I'm touching this, right?
a bunch of attacks re-rolling. I guess it's not too bad. It's not too good, but they attack like 8 or 9 times re-rolling, so they probably kill 2 or 3 Repentia on the charge, which probably still kills the Decimator, I guess, in fairness.
Alright, I'll try for another 4 up tonight, see if I can get one of these. I cannot.
This is the unkillable origin.
Three
Yeah,
is
yeah.
dead.
He's got a 3+ vulnerable save. He's got the 6+ damage ignore that heals him.
Get a
He's got
miracle die
the,
from the psychic phase, I
the
guess.
-1 damage.
It's a 3. I'll re-roll.
So there's a reason that
It's a 5.
the Ashley just did not commit anything to killing
And
him.
he will
Just sunk
smite.
rhinos into him.
For a super smite.
He also got a psychic control off, which was sick.
For 3.
There was, interestingly, very, very little way we stopped that from happening in this game. I guess
And
these
we will
ladies
go
could have come in and maybe tried to kill him, but a
phase.
3+ with multiple
Oh,
rerolls is just so
He will
difficult
shoot
to get
his
through.
pistol.
He dropped the sword. He's only got the stick on the big bird.
Fight it, he fights first.
Oh, because he's Emperor's Children, sure.
Four.
Yeah, the sword helps a
Right.
little bit.
6s.
I think he would have killed this rhino a turn earlier, but honestly, I don't think it matters a
Okay,
huge deal.
I'll roll the 3 2 damages first.
I don't think
rolling
the sword lets him chop
successes.
through the rhinos quickly enough for it
Kills
to
all
really
3,
matter.
and then the 3 damage kills all 4. Then I guess I will activate with this Rhino and pile in and punch the Lord of Change once.
The
Nothing.
Lord of Change flies, but if he does, he
Ew.
can't attack or cast spells. So, like at this point, like it literally doesn't matter, right? So,
Sure.
Toothwire, I think, is just gonna go down swinging and kill as much stuff as he can. And as long as these rhinos stay in melee with him, he can't get shot by retributors, so he at least forces them to back off a turn if they want to hit him with the big guns and deny his
Oh,
wobble
sorry, that was
stance.
that one, yeah. Does it explode? No.
Hey, 1 rhino down.
Can you kill my sorcerer?
Probably. Let's find out. No, actually, they're not charging, so they're not that strong. 8 attacks. But that is 9 dice somehow? Oh, it was stacked up. 8 attacks.
If anyone was going to cheat the rules, you think it would be Zinj.
2 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Uh-oh.
2 wounds.
Sorcerer, no!
And he gets
They're
no
only
saves.
AP3 though, right? Because they're not charging? Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have an invul? Okay.
I don't think so. No.
They're only AP3 this turn though, right?
No, they're always in
they are. Yeah,
assault box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, you only get the
So
attack on the
I will
charge.
miracle the Repinch's morale
Confusing.
test and roll a miracle die for killing a unit. Then 1 for the start of my turn. Reroll the start of turn. So 2. I get 10 points for hold 1 and hold more, which is not something that happens very often. 2 points for banners. Then I will drive this emulator around.
Do you not also hold these two?
Yeah, I think you get 15.
Oh right, I hope I still. I forgot about the Magifier there. Okay, there we go. I do get 15. Yeah, I thought that seemed weird. Yellow Retributors will put a flag on the side objective here.
If Big Bird can be on 3
Purple
objectives,
Battle Sister
you
Squad
get 15 points. You're not
will be
wrong.
hopping out of this emulator. They'll just advance to get onto the objective. It's 10 inches away, so won't bother rolling it.
Yeah, chat. It is literally just the Lord of Change left. fighting this entire Sororitas army. If we had an eternity to play out this game, there's a non-zero chance he wins this fight. Actually, I think it's very likely he wins this fight. You know, he gets nuked by the Retributors this one turn, and then he goes in and he engages them and he kills 1 unit, and then he just keeps doing that. But unfortunately, the game will eventually end. So we can we can leave this game happy in the knowledge that the Lord of Change off screen has killed the rest of the Sisters army by himself.
And I guess the Seraphim would just put, wait, no, I have Battle Sisters here. They just walked over there, didn't they? So the Seraphim will actually be just putting a flag up on that objective, not shooting you. No, I have an missionary, whatever, too late. So, shooting phase. How many command points do I have? 2, that's all I need. I will spend a command point for my orange Retributors to reroll all wounds against Psychers and put them into the Lord of Change. So, 8 multi-multi shots. 5 hits, wounding on 3s, rerolling, 5 wounds.
Almost CP1.
Okay.
Why not?
I will miracle this, it does 6 damage. So 5 because of your -1.
Alright, here comes 6 6s here, chat. No 6s, just kidding.
Right, then the immolator. Oh, you're touching the train. So both immolators will just plug. Oh, that means that everyone can shoot you. Cool. So, 2 multi-multi Retributors from the red squad into Lord of Change. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. 3 more wounds. Okay, then I'll just roll both immolators together if that's okay, because they're just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Wounding on 5s, 3 wounds.
Kill me.
Okay, and 5 Battle Sisters. We'll put 10 bolter shots into him. Wounding on 5, 2 more. Right, charge phase. I will put the simulator into him. 6 inches. I will base him. I will put the green Battle Sisters into him. 5 inches. And I'll try for the repention as well. See what happens. A 5, that will not get them in.
Yeah, I guess in fairness, chat, it does have two
anything
heads,
else?
right?
Nope,
So
that's good.
maybe
Fight
it
phase.
splits down the
Start with
middle.
battle
It's just two birds.
sisters. They will get 7 attacks.
Oh, so the entire Sisters army did 6 damage
Wounding
to
on
it.
4s, but 6s are 2, so that's 6 hits. Wounding on 6s, nothing. And then my immolator gets 3 punches, nothing.
2 birds, yeah, it could be on 2 objectives. Look at.
I will do
Look out.
everything into the sisters.
You need a way to kill
Oh,
Junior to
okay.
get all those assassinate points.
What? Yes.
Okay. Up saves. Nope, they're all dead.
Oh, it's on the AP too.
Oh, right. 2 of them live. So then in morale, I will give them a 2. They pass their morale test. Then, end of my turn, I score domination, and it's back over to you.
Distant? No, it's not well at 3. We will smite the immolator.
Chat, yeah, you can join
Full
Rapid
break.
Fire pods right now. Rapid Fire 1 is underway. That one filled like
Sure.
literally instantaneously. Rapid Fire 2 is taking
Taken.
And
registrations. If you go to the Discord, !Discord in the chat for anybody who wants to join, and you go to join a Rapid Fire pod, there's a link to the
to
DCP
the
event.
immolator. 2.
Taken.
Then you can hit me.
Rapid Fire pods are basically just a 3-round event. They only last
Sorry,
about
what
a
was
week, so you play all 3
Yeah, you
games
can-
in over the course of a week or so.
Right.
And
So, I guess put
there's
4
a
attacks
prize
from
for the
battle
winner.
systems into you.
You get a GW gift card.
3 hits. 1 wound.
He will go into the immolator. I will
Right.
CP one of those.
Okay, well, I passed my save, so
Ah.
nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then immolator. Wait, only D3 attacked. Well, they all missed anyway, so whatever. Okay.
Kind of wish we had
So,
like bring it
Micah?
down on the on the table for
Yes.
this chaos here. Obviously,
Get the
assassinate went
miracle,
okay, but
reroll it. It's a 4.
if there's a Big Bird could just farm
We'll
points
get
off
my
these
primaries.
rhinos, it'd make me feel better.
I guess that's out of turn, but whatever.
Because I don't think he
4
scores any
points
more
on
points this game.
banners. I will fall back with both of these. Okay, Riven phase will revive another multi-melter. Shooting phase, spend a command point to reroll wounds on the orange ones again. Put the orange ones into the Lord of Change again. 8 shots. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling wounds. 5 wounds.
I'll CP them.
Okay, then the red squad, 6 shots. They all
Can I,
hit.
can they see me?
Yeah, because you're touching the obscuring terrain. And oh, no, I just physically can't see you like that? Oh. Okay, never mind. They won't take any shots. I kind of, yeah, they're too far back. Alright. Let's just do the Seraphim then.
Let's
So,
see, there's a
6 bolt
building.
pistol shots.
Ma'am, there's a building here. we can't shoot our meltas through
4
it.
hits. 2 wounds.
Yeah, heal wound.
Damn it, Seraphim. And Hand Flamers will get 13 hits. Wounding on 6s. 2 more wounds. Alright. I guess let's see if my Repentia can go absolutely ham. I will charge them in.
A full unit of Repentia do like on average 6 wounds today.
Yep, but I can probably get 8 with 4 that have no buffs. I swear. I will spend the command point to reroll wounds. 12 attacks. Reroll those hits. Okay, well they get 9 wounds, so only 8 of these need to go through.
Well, I'm on 9 wounds.
Oh yeah, because I healed you. Okay, yeah, you live. Which means that we'll both max while we stand we fight. Wait, no, you get live, sorry. You get 5 more while we stand we fight. Yeah.
Big Bird don't
And
care,
I
dude.
then get 4 counters at the end of the game as well. Alright, good game.
I thought one of those retriever units was going to be dead, Chad. I think
Repentia.
Toothwire should have sunk a bunch of damage into it and killed it.
Repentia.
If anybody has any questions for the players, let me know and we'll talk about it in the postgame. Hey, so interesting game. Good job, Big Bird, huh? I guess we were talking about it in chat. If the game went an infinite amount of time, he might have a chance to kill the Sisters Army.
In hindsight, I think I should have put my little sorcerer here and just screamed him out.
That
Does
would
he
have been
not
interesting.
get killed by chargers eventually? I think something gets...
No, but if this guy stands here, he can stand here and you can't get to him, I think. Or maybe,
I
but
think you're right. Although without the +2 to cast, I would have been able to potentially deny your psychic rituals. So I think you
Yeah,
rolled
that is
like
true.
2 5s that became 7s, so I couldn't try to deny them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that is true. But then again, this guy would run around the table, right?
Yeah, I think just he's good at getting the guaranteed 15 points, but it's also 270 points of your army that's not contributing anything. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I should have, because I don't need the +1 to hit on the Terminators this game.
Yeah.
So I should have just ran him up the table and used the little sorcerer for that.
What did the first Decimator that came out that was back here, and he came out this way and got killed by Retributors? What was he doing?
He was going to shoot the Rhino, but then I forgot to shoot him.
Oh, okay. That'd do it.
No, but they are sacrifices in this match because I need to take them out so he brings out his Retributors so I can shoot them with the Scorpius.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if there's like a, I guess you don't have much else that baits out the Retributors, but those Soul Burners are also excellent at killing Retributors. I don't care that you're in cover or whatever; they just burn you down.
I really don't appreciate mortal wounds ever. They're very
but like, what do I sacrifice to make him bring out the Retributors? Like nothing.
Yeah. My whole plan with the Reds was just bring them in to kill the Decimators once they show themselves. So it would have been a weird game of hide and seek if he hadn't brought them out to shoot the Rhinos. They would have just both stood behind walls the whole game, and my Retributors were always time he fights, his Decimators weren't. So that sitting walls game is pretty good for me.
Yeah. There was a question from chat. If Toothwire, you could talk about the inclusion of the Scorpii on your list specifically, and your thoughts about bringing those guys.
Oh, that's because this pod was Sisters, Admech, and White Scars.
So it's just a sort of micro meta decision to take.
Yeah, because in the original list it was 2 units of Havocs with Last Cat.
Oh yeah, that's less exciting against like Mortifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, indirect is one of the things that scares my army, so I had to put a lot of work into dealing with them.
Right. Yeah, I almost wish this matchup feels a little bit different, at least if there's just like more cultists on the table. But I don't know where you get them. But if we could keep the Scorpii alive a little bit longer, I think it changes things pretty significantly.
Yeah, I forgot the screen with my sorcerer. That was like his job, but then he went in. That was stupid.
Yeah, and let the charge come out. Yeah, I mean, I think the mortifiers on this side probably will still. At least they dirt one of them, and they may tap the other one. I guess that means Abaddon survives another turn, but I don't know what he could have really done at that point.
Yeah.
I just also want to give a quick shout out. If McWarp is watching, Seraphim killed Abaddon, so you can shut the fuck up forever.
Yeah,
Sorry.
McWarp, get out of here.
Oh, it's okay.
Do people
We're
say that
friends.
Seraphim are bad? Is that a discussion that
McWarp
happens
is
in the
the
sisters
one
community?
Well, who says that Seraphim are bad and he doesn't like using them, but I have to because people have learned to screen out death cults, and he's insane. Seraphim are like the best unit in my army.
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, the turn when you get like one Seraphim unit to come down and then open up like a spot for the second Seraphim unit to come in and then like deploy your scramblers is like the turn that you understand like what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that in a lot of matchups. You're not going to clear out Space Marines in the movement phase, but then you sure can do it against Chaos or Tyranids.
Yeah,
or
random toughness 3 idiots you'll kill for sure.
Yeah.
We had one question from Shuma, a very serious question, which is how much you fear the police after committing this heinous murder. Brutal, Shuma.
Hey, the bird survived.
That's true.
Yeah. I guess that means they're the witness. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I'm getting locked up for a long time.
Amazing. All right. Well, thanks for the game, everybody. I'll let you two get on with it.
See you around.
Yes, you.
Yeah. See you in your next games. And Ashley, congratulations on taking the first game down. And I'm excited to see you both in your follow-ups.
Are you still here, Ashley? Oh, she left. Oh.
All right, chat. I think we're going to call it there for today. Ashley 1-0 in her pod so far, and I think I would be surprised if she wasn't one of the favorites to win the event. We also, given our games earlier in the weekend, we essentially have the results of Group 3 locked down. The exact placing of the players is unknown right now because there's one more game left to complete. Excuse me, everyone. But Jan and Liam are both at 2 wins currently, so they're both going to be advancing out of that pod. I think we have only the one game out of Group 2 completed so far. So that's a real question up in the air. And Group 4 looks like it could be a really interesting fight going into the future. I think Kyan and Dutz probably both favorites to win the event just based on past results. But Dutz got bopped by Alex Squires in round 1, who then got subsequently bopped by Valdor. So who knows what's going to happen in that pod. Or in that group. I'm excited for that one. I think those games are going to get intense. And we're going to watch some of them tomorrow, which is good. So tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is in 16 hours from now. We're going to have a double header. At 10 a.m., we're going to launch with Chris Kinnair, so the Adeptus Mechanicus that we just saw earlier today with all of the airplanes, versus Ben Hunt playing Tyranids. Looks like a really rough game for Tyranids, and I think Ben was just talking to me. He says he's not sure how this game's going to go. But I am excited to get Tyranids on the table, and I'm excited to get Chris's really cool AdMech list on the table again as well. So that will be starting at 10 a.m. Moving on, we have at 11 a.m. Dutz versus Valdor, so we're going to be multi-streaming that game. So I'll have a 2-camera setup, and we'll be swapping back and forth when exciting things happen. We haven't really done that too much so far, so it'll be exciting to see if it works out, and please bear with me if we have any technical issues. Then, tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, So about 26 hours from now, we have Necrons returning against Jonathan playing Harlequins. And at almost the same time, 1 hour later, we have Alex Squires coming back in Group 4 versus Kiantan playing Adepta Sororitas. So that is also going to be an exciting pair of games that we're going to be multi-streaming as well. So stay tuned for 4 games of 40K tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. It's going to be incredible, and I'm psyched. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Thanks for staying tuned to the end. Big thanks to everyone who supported the channel during the stream, and also our sponsors, our incredible sponsors, Discount Games Inc., GameMat.eu, and 3D6 Wargaming. You can find links to them at ! Sponsors in the chat. You'll get you'll get the links for them. Also, that's gonna be it. So, I guess we can go raiding. Is anybody live? If you're on YouTube right now, you won't see the raid because that's not how this works. No one is live. Great. Everyone's watching this stream, I guess, instead of streaming themselves. Let's see if anybody is on Warhammer Twitch. Warhammer Twitch. Warhammer Twitch, let's go. No, this is the wrong Warhammer. What have I done? A lot of painting. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Somebody playing. Let's raid Hankylosaurus. I love it. Oh, they're playing Age of Sigmar. Oh, no, they're not. They're playing Silent King. And also whatever this is. All right, cool. Cool. Let's go talk to them. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Commence the raid. Raid Artosis. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Let's go to the hanky dinosaur.